guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Camille, also known as GlamCam, and in this video I will be trimming my ends while I give you guys a life update and tell you guys about my home buying process and all of the new things that I have coming up. So if you want to stay tuned, stay tuned. All right guys, so on my channel I already have a how to trim your own hair video. I am going to be trimming my ends while I give you guys a chit chat about things that have been going on in my life, and if any information about like something that I've done that, you know, may help one another, for sure. I'd love to chat with you guys in the comments as well. So be sure to leave a comment with any questions or anything you have to say about this video. I really appreciate all the love you guys been showing me. I know I've been MIA for a few months. Things happen, that's life. But I'm glad to say that it was for great reasons and just good things that have been happening, and I've been busy. But obviously, I love what I do and I want to get back to it. So I'm glad to finally be comfortable enough to get back in the video realm. So enough rapping. Guys, I am in my new home. I moved in May of 2021. I just moved about guess now it's 5 months ago, going on 6, and I am loving everything about it. This is my living room. You see the palm tree? Like, so I want to tell you guys about my home buying process. I went through the NACA program, the NACA DC program, and this is not really to give so much of a review, but to just give you guys some information about the home buying process through an organization or through a home buying assistance or you know, foundation or whatever. So NACA DC, NACA is all over the country. I did attend a webinar. I decided, this is also a story about manifestation, guys. Just overall, all in all, I want to give thanks to God for this video, for the ability to create this video, and for everything that has been happening in my life and continues to happen. And I hope that everyone is able to give thanks as well for their own amazingness. So the NACA program, and I'm actually going to start by, you know, in the last video I said I was going to part down the middle and I work in pizza slices, so that's what I'm going to continue to do. So I'm going to start in the back corner. So I decided back in 2019 that I wanted to buy a house. I attended the webinar. Well, back then it was in person. And that's the first step you have in the program, so that they give you a NACA ID so that you can officially be assigned a counselor and have counseling. So I attended the webinar, and it talked about, like, you know, how the process is and things that you have to do to qualify. So all in all, you get counseled to qualification, in which you have saved the right amount of money, you paid all your bills on time, et cetera, and you are now able to get a real estate agent and find a house. I'm going to use a little butter. Side note, I'm going to be using a little butter to soften up these ends because my hair has not been washed yet and it's a little dusty. Anyway, so I attended the seminar, was assigned a counselor, and had a meeting for February. February got canceled because my counselor wasn't available. And that part, it's really far out, so you have to book appointments really far out because there's so many participants. So they scheduled me for March. Or was it April? I think it was April. And because of COVID, they had to cancel it. They hadn't figured it out by April. So they had to cancel it. And by the time May came around, they had a rush type of deal where they would qualify people like same day. So you had to book a time slot. So I did that. I did not get qualified whatsoever. There was a girl that was actually younger than me who was my counselor. And basically she just told me all the things that I needed to have in order to get qualified. So you have to, basically you have counseling meetings, you have to get all of this shit together, and then you'll be qualified probably by your next meeting. Hopefully they'll submit it and all that stuff. So that's how much I cut. So I had to get the things together. So basically the things that you have to do is you have to save a certain amount of money. You have to save the difference between what you're already paying in rent and what you are qualified to pay in mortgage for like 6 consecutive months. Pay all your bills on time. Don't accrue any new debt, etc., etc. You'll find out, whatever. But basically, those are the main things. And once you do that, you qualify. So what I was doing is I was living at my parents' house. So God, amazingly, thanking them, they didn't make me pay any type of rent living there. So I was able to save an entire paycheck's worth of money towards my savings and the minimum amount. So I have a new section here. I'm gonna bring that out and cut it so that I get a layered effect. I swear the butter just makes it slide after like a nice rub down. So I ended up getting qualified in February. In February, that is when I was able to start looking for a real estate agent and things like that. So I wanted to work with an in-house agent because they knew the program and they knew all of that stuff. But I think it's best to get an agent that's not in the program so that they're not thinking of the program first. They're thinking of you as a client, which all agents should do, but you know, people are people. So I got another agent that was referred to me, and that's my girl to this day. And she helped me get this house. So basically, I had the alerts on Redfin. The minute the house pops up on the network, I get an alert if it fits my criteria. And so my house popped up, and guys, literally, I was so ready to move that like I was literally having vision, like in my bed, eyes closed, just envisioning me in my new house, like I'm physically there, you know, exactly how you would, law of attraction. So I did that, and I would do that every day because I was just so close and I was just so ready. And so what happened was when this house popped up, I was actually in my parents' backyard, laying on a yoga mat, just like laying on my back in the sun with like the frequency music playing in the background, like the Hertz. And I was envisioning me in my new house. And at that time, it was envisioning me in the house that I had previously saw that I loved, but I didn't get, my offer didn't get picked. So I was kind of mourning that, but also like trying to envision the next house. So this house pops up. It's a hot home, popped up within seconds. I hit up my agent, and she's like, we're seeing it today at 6. So we go see it. I love it. See how much sunlight I get? I loved it immediately, and I put in the offer. She said I should go a little bit over because this 2021, the market's crazy. I go a little bit over, and then by this time I had saved up probably like 20-something thousand, and I was able to go over because the good thing about the program is you can buy down your interest rate. For every like 1%, 3% you put down, you can buy down your interest rate like 2 points or something like that, or a point, which is 0.25%. And so I was able to buy mine down to like 1.5%. And that's, I mean, the rates are like 2.75 right now at the recording of this video, or probably when I was buying. But I bought it down to 1.5%. And I was able to buy that paid down my monthly, that brought down my monthly payment, which is what you have to match. You have to match what you can pay in your monthly, what you're allotted is your monthly payment. You can't go over unless you buy down the interest rate, or if you pay out of pocket. My offer got accepted, and by the grace of God, my offer got accepted. It had to be like 20 other offers. And it was definitely contingent on inspection. So I really don't know. It was conventional loan, so it wasn't cash. So, but you know, God, God. So everything happened, inspection happened, blah, blah, blah. There were some things that needed to be fixed. Some things the seller fixed on his own that I didn't even have to ask for. And some things I had to fix on my own. But the good thing about the program is you can also put your repairs into your loan. Like you can get repair money that would be factored into your loan, so it's just added into your loan. And so that's what I did. I ended up getting the roof done, the deck done, and I got new flooring in the basement, and all of those were musts. Like, the flooring was very mildewy and soggy. There was a sump pump problem, but it was fixed. But they didn't replace the flooring. They replaced the flooring everywhere else except the basement, so it was still old and stank. So I got that changed to some waterproof vinyl, chill shit, and I got the entire deck done. Guys, while my friends was over here, there was a dead kitten on my deck. And I was so traumatized, and I didn't like going out on the deck because they had, the kitten was like right there in front of the door. Thank God my friends was there and they graciously moved it for me. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all for moving that cat. So that was crazy. But all in all, I got a new deck, an entirely new deck. And wood is crazy. The cost of wood is crazy, but I think I got it for like a good price. And also the roof was bad. I needed to get a new roof. So that went first. I did that first. The deck was last. So I have to wait until next summer to like fully enjoy the deck. And by then I'll have like some landscaping or something back there. So guys, the homeownership process was very challenging because the process is very strenuous. You definitely have to have all your ducks in a row, and you can't really have any slip-ups because they delay the process automatically just off the limited amount of counselors and availability that they have, that you really have to be on your toes. And I was on my toes. Like, I was so proud of myself at how resilient I was. Shout out to resilient. I was very persistent. Even like each meeting, like literally my counselor would be like, but wait, you don't have this, and this is how much I'm cutting. And I would literally cry on the meeting. I would cry each meeting when he say, but wait, it was always something that I didn't have, and I would try to have every document. You had to literally like repeat documents with a new date. Like, my mom had to re-sign the same document saying that I'm able to live here rent-free and sign it, and I had to send that in each time that I had a meeting. She was like, again? I'm like, yeah, with the new date, with the more recent date or whatever. So it was very tedious. It was very strenuous, and they did not let you slip and slide. I mean, my counselor was a great counselor. I actually had the one that spoke at the info session, and he was like, you know, the one that's worked there the longest and had the most experience. So I love him. Shout out to Weldon Logan at NACA DC. He's a great counselor, great guy, and he definitely tried his hardest for me. He would sneak me in appointments, and he was booked out like 4 months out. But he would sneak me in like in 2 weeks, just when I can get all the documents together, so that, because he knew I was on my stuff, like he literally would sneak me in meetings because he knew I was really trying to do what I needed to do, but it was the process that was just taking things so long. So it could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse, but I was on my stuff. Thank God for my parents and him and everybody that was looking out for me. So I was able to buy this house just off the strength that I was literally like outside every day, visualizing me in my house, like walking in the kitchen, like sleeping in the room, chilling in the living room, like making business calls in my living room, like right here. Once I saw that house, I immediately envisioned doing everything in this house. And my offer got picked. Once my offer got picked, I knew the rest was going to be gravy. Like, it could have went south. I could have, lost him an inspection or something like that. Something could have been terribly wrong with the house, but I just knew it was going to be, it was just fate. And all in all, it did work out seamlessly. I still, I'm still cool with the previous owners. He come pick up his mail, and we're good people. Like, so guys, I also got a new cat. 2 months after buying this house, I got a cat. Everybody meet Fifi. His name is Felix. Felix. He's my Fitikins. That's his new nickname. Fitikins. I call him Fifi. I call him Fifi Woo. He's over it. But guys, I found him in the middle of the street, the anniversary of my dog's death. My dog died a year ago in June of 9 years, Smokey. He was the best pit bull, the best dog in the world, a sweetheart, an uncle. He was a perfect son. He was a perfect dog. And he died June 13th, 2020. So on June 13th, it was a year anniversary. I was going to the grocery store. The car in front of me stops. And I go around him because it was the middle lane. He gets out the car. I look in the rear view because I'm nosy. I'm like, why he stopping in the middle of the street? He picks up a kitten. I'm like, did he just pick up a kitten? So I pull over because literally all I do is send dog memes, dog videos, cat videos, animal videos to my friends, and they send them back to me. That is my connoisseur. So I love a good rescue story, right? So I'm like, dang, I never witnessed an animal rescue in real life. So I'm like, dang. So he pulls over because he looks like he needs help. Like he gets out the car to go find the kitten and stuff. And I'm like, you need help? And he was like, yeah, he's stuck under the seat. So I help him get him out. The guy is Sunday. He looked like he was dressed up. He had flowers in the car, roses. So I feel like he has something to do. So he let me keep the cat. And from then on, Felix has been my son. And I'm so glad he came when he came. First of all, on the anniversary of my dog's death, I literally was just speaking to God 3 minutes before I found Felix. I literally said, God, please give me another pet with Smokey's spirit. Now, I'm not saying this is Smokey reincarnated, but God knew that I needed a pet. I needed something in my home with me because I've never lived alone, ever. And I will be alone kind of until I get married, basically, or have a child, or whatever comes first, or whatever. So I was going to be alone. I knew I was going to be alone for a while. I was in here for the long haul. It had only been 2 months. And I was like, quiet. It was quiet. Like if I knew there was a sound, I knew it was like a monster or something. So he gave me this other soul in my home so that I can identify with him. And let me tell you, me and Felix have conversations. He literally talks to me. He's like, where were you? And I'm like, I was out. He was like, how was it? And I was like, it's cool. You know, we really be talking. It was some crazy shit. He was really God's gift, along with this house and along with the ability to maintain myself as a damn functioning adult. Who knew that you grow up and become an adult? You always dreamt of those days until they really come and you're like, damn, I'm paying bills. Like, look at this. Ooh. Ooh. And it really is really surreal. And that's why it's really like life is a game. Like the way I manifested this house, not even just from visualizing coming up to this house, but definitely every counseling meeting, every paper I acquired, every call I made, like I was manifesting this house. It's not just laying around visualizing. It's definitely the work that shows the effects. Okay, so on to new news, Tonic Essentials, that I have officially launched. And I had a lot of small launches and I was just very nervous about everything, and I still am, but I really realized at this point that there's no turning back. So guys, go on tonicessentials.com. The website is developing, but it is there. Herbal butter is live, and the process of building this up from a vision to now is really surreal, and how far I still have to go is really, really surreal. Let me show you guys this one. I updated the packaging. Let me know what you guys think. Wonderful graphic designer. Her name is Sahar. She designed these flowers, and these are the flowers that are the essential oils that are in the ingredients. So lavender essential oil, lemongrass essential oil. This is calendula, I believe. No, that's ylang ylang, sorry. And this is geranium. So those essential oils are packed into this amazing butter. My hands are greasy. They're closed tight seal because, you know, that's how it should be. But please don't mind my pouring. I am trying to work on it. It is a beautiful color. I put my heart and soul into this product. And I have so many other products that are in the works, but definitely putting my sweet precious effort into herbal butter has been a very great learning process, trial and error, and dedication. So please check out tonicessentials.com, y'all. I don't want to tell y'all too much, but I have some good news coming about Tonic Essentials really soon. But definitely check out tonicessentials.com, guys. And please try out the herbal butter. Use it on your hair. I cut my hair in January, y'all. If y'all recall from my previous videos that I cut my hair in January. And granted, this is blown out, but my hair was probably like not even touching my shoulders. And It's been, what, like 7 months or so? 10 months. It's about to be December. 11 months. And I've made good progress. I probably doubled my hair length since then. I mean, granted, you know, a lot of things have effects. And, you know, stress and diet. But I definitely have kept my hair moisturized. That's for damn sure with my herbal butter. Look at that, baby. All right, so I did the entire head. I hope this video isn't too long, and I hope I wasn't talking y'all heads off and rambling, but I do want to connect with you guys and really form a relationship. And because I really enjoy doing this, and the fact that I can talk to people across the world forever, as long as those videos are on YouTube, and really connect with them and have people to connect with my personality from everywhere is amazing. So I just want to say that I'm very appreciative to be able to be in this light. Now this is a stretch because all of these ends, but I'm gonna cut off the very tip. And I'm not a pro at this, but I do make do. I do make do, y'all. We'll see how my hair is looking by March 2022. This is where I am. Before, I was not able to put my hair in a high ponytail. I think it stops here. No, I got hair still in there. I think this is good progress from what I cut. So that is my life update, guys. I really hope you all stay with me to the end of the video. I really appreciate you guys taking your time out watching my videos and connecting with me. If you have any questions about the home buying process, sure, shoot me an email. I'd love to talk to you guys about things that I've experienced. Welcome Felix. He is now a part of the family, so you will be seeing him in new videos. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned. Bye.